Wow, so this is it, huh? YouTube is gonna be our new home. Yep. It's bittersweet, but I'm excited. Yeah, but I don't know, man. TikTok felt like home. We belonged there. TikTok will always be missed, but now we've got a whole new world to explore. And we can even go widescreen if I need to help your pea brain understand better. So, you're just gonna keep on... Oh, Randy. Of course. What kind of a friend would I be if I didn't make you aware of all the things you voted for over the next 4 years? Maybe you'll even learn something this time. Wonderful. Well, we'll see what happens. Oh, and speaking of things that are definitely happening, Tuesday, the day after Trump is sworn in, there will be mass deportations starting in cities like New York, Chicago, Miami, LA, and Denver. Be safe out there. Know your rights. Wait, already? Yep. And don't worry, I'll remind you when grocery prices actually increase, even though that's not what Trump ran on and that's not what you thought you voted for. I'll remind you when your parents suddenly need your help paying rent because their social security benefits were gutted. You know, because that's what you voted for. Wait, I thought I'll be here to remind you when your uncle's diabetes meds triple in price and you're the one getting a GoFundMe link in the family group chat because Medicaid got slashed, thanks to what you voted for. That's not... I'll remind you when your paycheck doesn't go up, but your boss just bought a private jet because he got a major tax break. So nice of you to vote for that. Okay, but I'll remind you when your sister or niece has to cross state lines for a medical emergency because there's no clinic within 500 miles due to women health restrictions, or a potential federal abortion ban, because, you know, you voted for that. Well, I'll remind you when your job gets outsourced because tariffs made American manufacturing too expensive for your own company to afford, after you voted for an authoritarian to start a trade war. That's just speculation. I'll remind you when they're cutting food assistance but somehow have another new fighter jet we don't need. Military budget increase from the anti-war tyrant coming in? Yeah, you voted for that. Okay, but national security is, I'll remind you when your kid's school is still using the same textbooks from 2003 and their history class suddenly skips slavery altogether because education funding disappeared to help pay for billionaires' tax cuts. You know, what you voted for. That's ridiculous. I'll remind you when certain government agencies disappear overnight and suddenly your job's protections don't exist anymore under Project 2025. Because you read it, right? I don't work for the government, so I'll remind you when your own job suddenly has no minimum wage requirements, no safety regulations, and your boss can fire you because he doesn't like the way you breathe. You know, after you voted for decreased worker protections. That wouldn't. And I'll also remind you when he suddenly finds a reason why he needs a third term, because, you know, you voted in a wannabe dictator. Okay, now that's just crazy. Cool. I'll remind you when you're the one making excuses for it.